I'm about to tell you a story about one of the most remarkable people in the history of Burundi. His name was Louis Rwagasore. Before I can tell you the story of how he became a hero, I would like to first go back to his beginnings. Louis Rwagasore was born on 10th January 1932 in Gitega, in what at the time was called Rwanda-Urundi, which is now just in Burundi, to King of Urundi Mwambutsa IV and Therese Kanyonga. Yes, you heard that right. He was the son of a king, thus he was born a prince, which usually isn't how most heroes start off, but as many people around him can attest, he behaved like a normal person and never looked down on people. Being born a prince meant he got a good education, which wasn't exactly common among people back then. He completed his basic education in Burundi at Groupe Scolaire de Strida before moving to Belgium, where he studied and got a degree in political economy from Catholic University of Leuven, after which he returned to Rwanda-Urundi in December 1956 to pursue his dreams of developing the economy in Burundi and spearhead Burundi's anti-colonial movement. Rwagasore was also against ethnic divisions, and as a Tutsi, he married a Hutu woman in a bid to end ethnic divisions between Tutsi and Hutu ethnic groups, which he believed the Belgian colonial rule had promoted to divide and rule. For that, he is today referred to as a unifying prince of Burundi. In April 1957, he was hired by the Belgian administration to oversee studies of economic, agricultural, and administrative concerns. And soon after that, he started on his mission to better the lives of the Burundian people by founding a series of cooperatives known as the Coopérative des Commerçants du Burundi, CCB in short, with the goal of empowering native Burundians to control their own commerce. The Belgians were greatly irritated by the CCB, but couldn't openly do anything about it due to Rwagasore being a prince. Despite its early successes, the CCB quickly ran into financial trouble, which Rwagasore attributed to Belgian sabotage. He then spent months seeking new investors in vain until he finally convinced the Supreme Land Council to credit him. And all seemed well until the Belgian administration vetoed the loan. The following struggle dramatically increased Rwagasore's national profile, and he became the leading figure of anti-colonial activists. The CCB was ultimately merged with an administration cooperative. As a result of the affair, he forged connections with Tanganyikan nationalists Julius Nyerere, who provided him with advice and financial assistance. Soon thereafter, he founded a political party called UPRONA, Union pour le Progrès National, which mainly focused on issues relating to Burundian independence, the popular legitimacy of the monarchy, and national unity. At the first UPRONA Congress in March 1960, Rwagasore demanded complete independence for Rwanda-Urundi and called on the local population to boycott Belgian stores and refuse to pay taxes. Because of these calls for civil disobedience, he was placed under house arrest and later released to continue his political activities. He led UPRONA in a clear victory in the elections for the Belgian Colony Legislative Assembly on 8 September 1961, in the Burundi part of the Rwanda-Urundi Protectorate, winning by 80% of the seats, and he was declared Prime Minister of the region, with a mandate to prepare the country for independence. But just weeks later, on 13th October 1961, he was tragically assassinated. Even though he never got to see his work through to the end, he will always be remembered as a hero by both Rwandans and Burundians for leading them to their independence, which was finally proclaimed on July 1st, 1962.
The desire for independence by the people of Rwanda-Urundi didn't come out of nowhere. The people under the colonial rule were mistreated in so many ways. They were forced to farm and grow crops, but their harvests would be taken away, leaving them hungry and starving. They were forced to pay really high taxes. They would get severely beaten for going against the new orders the colonialists gave. They also couldn't get any education or proper health care, although the citizens were suffering a lot because of colonial rule, which led to them wanting independence.